Welcome back everyone. In the previous lesson, we built our authentication system including registration, logging and basic structure for our project. In this video, we are going to move forward and start building the actual course platform structure. So let's go ahead. So in the last, we built the login, registration, contact. We haven't built the contact yet. But if I click here, I want to do small refactoring. If I click login, we lost the layout for the site. So I need to fix this. So what I'm going to do is I go into the layout, okay, and we see this the dynamic content, okay. So I will go to the home page and just cut this bit here, which is the header, and just put it in here, okay. So let's go ahead and see. So all good. So if I go to logging, we have it, and we have still the nav bar visible, which is cool. Now if I need the footer as well, let's do the same. So let's copy and paste the footer. So this is the footer from the home page, and go to the app plate and just paste it here. So all good, I think here. So we have the footer still. If I go to the login, we have the footer, which is all good. Yeah. Now back to this one here. What we're going to do now is just go to the main content of this video. Yes, let's build the courses here. Okay. Let's create the model with the migration. So I have this command here, php-artisan make model called course, and create the migration for it and create the controller. Okay, similar here, we create the chapter, model and lesson with the migration only. So let's run this. Okay, so we have all of them. Okay, so we have this and we have the controller as well. So let's go to the migration now and see what we have here. So we have chapters and courses, and okay, so let's create the courses, which is basically has the simply the name. And do we have the description? Let's do the description as well, maybe. Yeah, description. Okay, and do this nullable, and let's do this as maybe no need for this as a unique. Okay, so now let's go to the chapter, okay, which is very similar. Okay, just I will copy and paste the structure here. So this will have the foreign key for the course, which is course belong to, and we have the title and we have the order. And here as well we have cascade here, which is mean if the course deleted, mean that delete all the chapters and all the relation with it. Okay, so let's go ahead now and do the third table, which is the lessons, okay, which is very similar. So we have the chapter, which chapter belong to, similar. If delete the chapter, all the lesson will be deleted. We have attachment and we have description, and we have like the order and what the order in the lesson should be shown. Okay, so let's now go ahead and let's now go inside the model, which is the course. Okay, and here we need to tell Laravel about the fillable, what is allowed to be inserted in the database. Okay, so you can, there's two ways to do this, but let's do this way. So name, and I need description. What is the description? Yeah, this one here. Okay, and it might be, if you don't want to use this one, you use guarded. I believe it's guarded, yeah, and just empty like this. This means that insert whatever or update whatever from the controller, whatever passed in. Okay, but for this I know this field in the table, so all what I need to do this update this or insert this. Okay, also because we are here, let's define our relationship. So this one will have many chapters. Yeah, chapters. Okay, so basically yes, has many chapters like this. That's it. And we go into the chapter and do our fillable. Here I will use guarded, okay, just to mix to show you guys what is doing. So all the field will be inserted, no restriction. And here I will define just two relation. The first, which course this chapter belong to, public function, of this, and course, and here we will use belong to the specific course. And the same here, this will have many lessons, which is we'll do this has many lessons, okay, which is cool here. And now finally let's go to the lessons and do guarded as well, and let's go ahead and define public function, and let's do the this will belong to one chapter, isn't it? Yeah, return this, not has many but belong to one chapter. Okay, so this is basically it for the relationship. Here guys, I use guarded here, as I mentioned, insert whatever been passing just for this tutorial, okay? But in the production, maybe you need to do something like specifically accept these, anything passed and not just throw an error, okay? Let's now run the migration and see if this will be created, okay? Although I doubt it because the chapter before the courses, but let's go ahead and give it a try. Yeah, PHP artsem migrate. Okay, what we have here, okay, socket filter open, okay, cool. Yeah, this is correct here, because if we go here and just rename this to maybe in, let's rename this to 20. Okay, so let's bring this here, but we will have issue here and there, so let's rename this to the 19. Okay, so this is good that happened. So, oh, not 19, let's do the 21. So we need to bring it after. Okay, cool. Now this is the order. We'll create the course, chapter and lesson. Okay, you can control this when we create the migration to fix this. Okay, so let's go ahead and we see another. Okay, already exists. Yeah, okay, cool. So we need to run fresh. Okay, fresh, and let's do seed as well. Yeah, cool. So now created all the table for us. Yeah, cool. Why this error happened? Because in the previous one, run migrate is already create the courses table. Okay, so here I just tell them fresh, erase everything. Never ever do the fresh in the production. So now let's go ahead and create seeders to seed courses, lesson and chapter. So here let's create the first seeder, make seeder, and let's call this course seeder. Okay, let's create another one for chapter seeder, and create the last one, which is the lesson seeder. Okay, so now if I go here, we can see all of them. Let's call them here. Okay, so what we have, course seeder class not called, and the second is chapter, and last but not least the, yeah, so this will be called, all of them will be called when we run the seed from the PHP arsen. So let's here, so I have created two courses, so I will copy and paste, just do the name and description. Similar we'll do to the chapter. Okay, so I go to the chapter, I have created some chapter here. Let's go ahead. So yeah, similar, I just grab the, what is the name is equal to this one, to grab the course and create the chapter for that course. Okay, so created how many chapter for Laravel? 2 and 1 for PHP. Finally, the lessons will have some lessons, okay, which is very straightforward. Yeah, so I will grab some seeders here. Okay, yeah, that's basically it here. So we grab the chapter for the introduction and we just give it some lessons here, similar to the OOB. Okay, so let's here, so we have two way here. We can do the like this. Let's do this. This will erase everything and seed again. Cool. So let's see if our database, yes, let's see if the database has all these information. So go to the database here, and let's go to the courses, which we have them, the seed work fine, and lessons all there, and will be the chapter as well. So this is ready now to render in the front end. Don't worry, in the future lesson in the dashboard we'll do create the course, so the admin or the staff can add the courses, lesson or whatever. So let's go ahead now and do the next step, which is render these courses in the front end. So let's go ahead and see what we have here. So here, yeah, let's create the route. Yeah, let's go ahead and create the route here. So let's close everything and go to the course controller. Yeah, this one, and let's go to the route here and let's define two route. Okay, route get, and yeah, so here it will be like, let's call it courses, which is nice. Yeah, and here the course controller, and here the index, and what this here, let's use this, import the class, and here what is the name should be here, the convention, just like this, courses index. Let's create this method, but I need another one here. Just when click the course to show the course, okay, which is pass the ID, and here I will use show and show. So let's create these two methods now in the controller. Okay, so the first one will be the index public, and what we have here, let's, yeah, courses, get all the courses and just refer and render this view. Do another one which is the show. Okay, but here we need to pass the course. Okay, so we can use the model binding here, but there is no need for it. We'll do it in the next, or check the other lesson. I have done video for it, but here I will pass just the ID and then grab the course. Okay, and find ID. Okay, yeah, so this one here, it will give us the course here, but I need it as well here with the relation. Okay, because we have this relation here, chapter and the lessons, two relation, I need both of them, so we need to use with here, and yes, give me the chapters and lessons, and find or fail. Yeah, cool. This will throw an error of the course not exist. Now let's create two blade files. Okay, go to the resources, courses, and create the first one, index.blade.php, and other one for the show.blade.php. Okay. For the courses, I have already the HTML for it. This very simple. Okay, we have discussed that this is not course for the HTML and CSS. So this basically it will grab the courses from here that passed in and just render them similar to the show here. Okay, so let's see now if we get this right. Yeah, let's visit the page here and let's, yeah, this link isn't active, so let's go ahead to the app, I believe, and courses, and let's use the route called index. Yeah, and let's see if this will work. Yeah, cool. So we have all the courses here, which is nice. Yeah, now if I click, for example, this one here, yeah, we see the course here, which is the chapter and as well the title, and if there is any PDF file, and yeah, so this basically it. Yeah, so all good here, and this yes, click in the chapter, this one, and this is the lesson, similar this one, but we will improve this in the future. Yeah, yes, because we have some time, guys. I will push this footer in the end, so let's go ahead here and just do here in the body here, just define flex, and the direction will be flex column. Okay, and here I need the content to take all the spaces available. Okay, so I think flex 1, which is great, and let's refresh the page now. Let's refresh the page and see if we get it right. Yeah, cool. Now this has been pushed in the end, which is nice. Now guys, yeah, that's basically it for this video. Carry on in the next lesson, do more stuff here. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one. Please subscribe and comment and hit the bells button here. Thank you. Bye.